What is up, guys? Prodigy here. Thank you very much for watching my video. And in this one, I got you guys my gaming setup for 2018. A lot of you guys have been requesting to see my setup. You guys want to see my room. You guys want to see where I stream, where I edit, where I play, the whole entire thing. And as you guys can see from behind me, I kind of move a few things around from my last setup. Normally, every time I seem to take a break, somebody said in the comments, I seem to also move things around in my room or buy a few things or just change things around the setup. And that is because I normally get some free time to myself and I get to fix some things around. I normally end up losing a little bit of weight because I also spend some time with myself and yada yada yada. I want to give you guys first a quick overview of the whole setup. That way you guys can see everything first. You guys are going to be seeing the streaming setup, the gaming setup, and I guess the living area, and then kind of give you guys a quick detail of how things are kind of connected and how things are kind of set up. Other than that, guys, I hope you guys do enjoy. I would definitely appreciate it if you guys can drop a like on this video, or 2 likes, I don't know, 1 like will definitely go a long way. And I also want to quickly mention that everything that you see in this setup, I'm gonna try to link it in the description below. And if you guys purchase anything from the links, which should be Amazon links, it does help the channel out, it does help me out. So I definitely appreciate it if you guys are if you guys are interested in any of the stuff that you guys see in this video, please click on the links below and add it to your cart from those links. But anyways, guys, like I said, I would definitely appreciate if you guys can leave a like on this video. Let's go ahead and get into this gaming setup. So it's finally that time to give you guys the full setup. A lot of you guys have been asking for this. You guys want to see the whole entire setup, everything in detail, where I sleep, where I stay. I'm not gonna be showing you my house, so ignore that. Yes, just giving you guys a little bit of a tease. I'm gonna be showing you guys my room and only sharing my room, and of course just this little area right here. So I kind of have my own bathroom down here. We're not gonna be going into the bathroom because it's not organized, it's not that clean, but it is my bathroom, and that's all you guys are gonna get from that. We also have a little closet right here. It's kind of dark right now because I'm in the shadow right now, but there you go. We got a couple boxes for shoes. We got a couple shoes back there. We got a couple towels, a couple shorts, and more shoes and a bunch of stuff that don't really fit in the room because the room is mainly for gaming and just sleeping, I guess. But anyways, guys, getting into the room, which is what you guys came here exactly for. You guys kind of got a quick overview of the whole room, but this is kind of what it looks like when you first walk in. We got a couple posters up here. Bum, bum. We got the first station, or the first setup right here, which is I like to call the streaming setup or the editing setup. Over there, boom, which is actually the main streaming setup, but I call it the gaming setup. I'll explain later. You guys will see what I'm talking about. Got a couple, well, we got one poster up there. We got another poster up there, and then we got just a bunch of sound foam for the echo because that kind of area is kind of flat. And then your boy Prod does sleep on the floor. I don't know why. I've just always slept on the floor. I've never really had a reason to get off the floor. And yeah, man, getting into the room definitely looks a lot better in the dark. That's why we kind of have those dark curtains. I know on the camera you can kind of see through them, but in real life they're definitely a little bit more darker than that. But for the sake of this video, we're going to be turning on the lights. I use a controller for that. This one right here, I can turn it off and turn it on, both of them. But for the sake of this video, we're going to turn on the lights so it's a little bit easier for you guys to see and understand what we got going on. So again, when you first walk into the room, 2 setups, gaming setup, streaming setup, and then boom, that's where nothing happens. That's where I go to sleep. We also have my closet. My closet just full of shirts mainly. Shorts are over there and sweatpants are over there. It's normally what I wear. I haven't worn jeans in a long time, but we'll see. We're gonna change that soon. We also have a few drawers down there with boxers and a couple cables and yada yada yada. And then up here, for the people that are interested, because I know you guys are interested in this stuff, I don't know why, but you guys are, we have a couple hats, my piggy bank. That is my piggy bank right there. I don't know, he kind of went through some stuff. It's been there for years, but I've been through it. As you can see, it's kind of been filled up a couple times, but I've been through it. I got a Elite controller up here. I got a couple hats. I don't know, there's a Wiz Khalifa poster back in the corner, and then just a couple boxes of stuff that I don't even use, or just like the Astro headset that I have waiting for mine to break to pull that one out. And then at the bottom I have a book bag that has a laptop that I bought long time ago when I went to TwitchCon, and it's kind of been sitting in the book bag ever since because, you know, we have the nice people over at Nvidia that hooked us up with their sexy Gigabyte laptop, which is kind of dirty. Ignore that. I wasn't using it, I swear. It was somebody else. But anyways, it is mine, and then this is what we got from the guys over at Nvidia. But anyways, guys, the next thing I want to go ahead and talk about with you guys is the editing setup. This is normally where all the work happens for YouTube, all the Photoshop, all the rendering, all the editing, all the work that normally is related to YouTube with cutting, editing, rendering. All of it happens on this computer right here. Not on this monitor only, because we actually have 4 monitors connected to this one little computer right here. We have 1, we have 2, we have 3, we have 4. We have 4 monitors connected to that one computer, and that's kind of why you see a few cables going out that way. But I'll explain this in a bit, and this is kind of part of the gaming setup. But for the editing setup, we normally need a ultra wide screen, and this kind of helps with Sony Vegas to have to see a full view of everything. But on this desk, we have a few things for the people that are interested. We have the mixer for the mic that's all the way over here. I'll explain in a bit why all that stuff is over there and not over here on this desk. We have an RX-CXD. You guys remember that. It's from old school days, from back in the days. We have a Destiny 1 Titan from VOG, one of my favorite times in history for Destiny 1. I mean, I definitely like Volta Glass. I definitely like Crota. Definitely one of my favorite times. You got the Gallahorn. I don't know if you guys ever seen this before. Probably seen it. I know you guys probably seen it. Got the Gallahorn. I think there's a little ghost up there and just sitting in a box. I don't think I'll ever open this. I don't know. We're just saving it for collection, I guess. Got an alarm clock. We got my unboxing knife. I think you guys seen this. For anybody that's been watching videos for a while, this is the same unboxing knife. Haven't gotten rid of it. Over here we got a little watch. We got the Thorn. I know you guys remember the Thorn. Somebody broke it. Doesn't matter. We'll fix it. It's got to be glued there. But I kind of broke this part. Kind of fell. But we got the Thorn. And then again, we have the laptop from the guys over at Nvidia, the Gigabyte laptop they hooked us up with. On top of that, you guys probably seen before, this is also a stand-up desk, because back in the day, we used to edit a lot. We used to do a lot of YouTube stuff. We used to be sitting a lot, which on top of the streaming, which was a lot of sitting. I needed to get my ass up. I needed to stand up for a bit, and then we also got ourselves a stand-up desk. I kind of did as much as I can do with the cables. As you guys can see, it's very freaking clean under, and for the people who are interested in what it looks like under, it's very horrible, but I did as much as I could do. As you guys can see, we have 2 outlets down there. Actually we have 1. I moved the other one. We only have 1. Did a good job, I think, with the cables. Most of the cables got routed out to the right side behind the other computer. So pretty clean setup even when the desk is up, and pretty clean setup even when the desk is down. From here, we're gonna go ahead and move on now to what I like to call the gaming setup. And the gaming setup also works for streaming, but it's normally where I spend my time playing now, and I've been spending a lot of my time lately playing Fortnite, trying to get better at Fortnite, and just, again, most of the gaming happens right here on this desk. I also forgot to show you guys the keyboard that I have here. I don't know how I skipped that, and the mouse. The mouse is pretty cheap, but the keyboard is the K70, and again, everything is linked in the description below. I literally, guys, I try to go out of my way to link everything for you guys in the description below. But again, moving on to the gaming setup, here we have only 1 monitor connected to this computer right here. This computer at the bottom, which is my gaming computer. If you guys are interested in any of the specs of these PCs, everything will be linked below. I have a dual PC setup if you guys haven't noticed by now. But again, like I was going over, this monitor right here, I'll explain for you guys. Actually, I'll show you guys right now. Alrighty guys, so I went ahead and set it up so you guys can see how we use this whole entire setup. Because I know some of you guys are sitting back there asking yourself, Prod, why the hell do you have so many monitors, and do you really need all these monitors? So the answer is yes, and I'm gonna show you guys how I use this setup while I'm streaming. So starting off with the center monitor, as you guys can see here, I have Fortnite, and this is the mouse and keyboard for Fortnite, and this is where I do my gaming. On the side of it, we have a monitor that's connected. Remember, these monitors, these 1, 2, and 3 are connected to that PC, not the gaming PC, but to the editing PC. And this right here over here has my Spotify for streaming, and it also has my event list. So for subs, for donos, for bits, for just anything notification, it pops up right here. On the other side, we have OBS. OBS, as you guys can see, a preview. This is exactly what I'm looking like right now. And OBS is just to see, like, again, everything for streaming, from my audio, from the video, from the scenes, which I can also pretty cool switch from over here. As you guys can see, I can just click a few buttons on the Stream Deck, and then at the same time it's switching over there on the scene. So I can see all this happen raw. I need to have OBS open, and on top of OBS I have my chat. Right now there's nothing active because, you know, we're not streaming, but normally this is where the chat would be. Here I would see my OBS live and all the things for the stream happening live. Here I would have my gameplay, and now you're wondering what the hell is that final monitor for? And as you guys can see, it's just to have a few tabs open, to have either Twitch open, to have a TweetDeck open, to have YouTube open, to just to have those useful tabs that I just normally go through while streaming, instead of just searching or alt tabbing or yada yada yada. And this is kind of controlled with this mouse right here. So these 3 monitors on the top are controlled with this mouse, and there's a little cool trick that I have to kind of connect the computer, the keyboard to it, so I don't have to go all the way over there. And on the gaming setup, we have a few things on the desk. We have the router on the back, not that important. We have, yeah, that's my camera stand. We have the Stream Deck, pretty cool addition. I really didn't think it was worth it until I got it and saw what it did. And over here, I got my phone. LED light controller. That was easy button. That was easy. My glasses and my Astros A50s, which is the wireless one, but I have them connected through wired, so whenever they die, they're ready to go. And that kind of concludes it right there for the gaming setup. And if you guys are wondering about the chair, this is a Secret Labs chair. Definitely one of the best chairs I've ever owned and ever had. Secret Lab chairs, the Titan brand, and this is the color that I have. There's different colors for the Titan, but this is the one that I have, and I definitely freaking love it. I think that's gonna be it for the setup. This is where Prodigy been slaying out for the past couple years. This is where the content has been coming out from, and I hope you guys did enjoy. Again, anything you guys are interested in is linked in the description below. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.